Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. This is take 3. I'll see if I can get this one. Um, Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you had a great weekend. It was 3-day weekend here. No time in the studio to do much of anything, but I had to find my studio under a bunch of stuff. I'm still going through a lot of my mother's things and trying to decide what I want to do with them, and we're rearranging rooms, and so things just get to be a little much in here. No movement, not even any room on my table. I found my table last night, which was awesome. So we're here to do a little create 5-minute a day segment. I had gotten this mailing from the Met a while back. I love Van Gogh. He's one of my favorites. And in it was a card with some things on it, and unfortunately I already cut it off and threw it out because I saw this on the other side and I wanted to make a journal card with it. So today we're going to make a journal card with it. There's whole sorts of cool stuff in here. I might cut and do something with this, make a page with that, a little booklet page, do it this way, and then cover that and cover that with something. And then also in this flyer are these 2 pictures of his cypresses. So I'm going to use those, and I may even cut these out and use these. Are they on the other side? Yeah, they're on the other side. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with junk mail. It's amazing. It really is. So what I'm going to do today is make a tuck spot, or first of all, I'm going to make a journal card with this, and then if I have time, I'm going to do a tuck spot to go in there. Okay, so what you need is an image. I like this image. Doesn't matter what size image. You can have a big image. You can have one this size too. You can have be a beautiful journal card. I'm having one this size. This is, there's my ruler, 4 by 5. It's a 4 by 5 image. Nice size for writing on, but I can't write on this. So I'm going to glue this paper. You can do, I have bigger, but you can do a plain paper on it. You can do a coffee dyed paper. You can do a white paper on it. I don't want the white, I want this. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to glue it to here. And that would be a nice writing surface. These trees go with the cypress. It goes very nicely with that. So I'm going to use that as my writing surface. Okay, let me get my gluing stuff out. Hope you all had a nice weekend. It was a Father's Day weekend. It was quiet here. We went, and my dad was busy on Sunday, so we didn't get to see him on Sunday. So we went up yesterday and went for a walk along the Kingston waterfront. It was very nice out. It was quiet, very quiet up there. Well, being Monday, most people had to go to work except for because it was a state and federal holiday. So, excuse me, it keeps falling down. So most people had to work. Being that we are state and federal employees, we were off. So we got to go up and visit and spend some time with my dad. It was nice and quiet in Kingston. We went up and we went for a nice walk on the waterfront, and then went back to the house and had a nice lunch. It was nice spending time with my dad. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to get scissors. I'm going to cut this down now. Didn't want to cut it before because maybe the measurements were not a true 4 by 5. I think they are, but maybe they weren't. So I just put it on and I cut it down after. So there's still a little here. I'm going to cut that little bit of white off. I like the way this is a lightweight cardstock. It's from one of the scrapbook pads where you get a bunch of different colors, different papers, pattern papers and things in it. So there's that. I like the way that came out, and I can turn it this way to right because this way is just too short for me. I would rather have more space, what my thoughts and things would flow better. Okay, I like rounded corners, so I'm going to take my corner rounder and do it. I'm going to round my corners. For some reason this one's not working well. You can also cut them with scissors, but I usually use a corner rounder. I'm not sure what's up with this thing. One more, and then I'll trim them. I think it's... See, that one worked. The last one worked. Sometimes they do, sometimes it doesn't. It might be dull. And unfortunately, it came that way, and that's pretty disappointing. Okay, now I like to hide the white on my edges. So I'm going to use my good old trusty Distress Oxide. You can see I use it a lot. Vintage Photo. Oops, on the floor. And I'm going to just darken the edges. Look at how it just kind of frames it and just makes it really nice. And this is a little wobbly right now. It's just soft and it bends a little much. Once the glue dries, it becomes a harder surface, which is great. And great for writing on. So you can do any sorts of image. You can use paper and glue it to cardstock, which will make it stronger. This was a postcard weight. It was already a cardstock, and I wanted to make it a little more sturdy, so I glued it to a thin piece of cardstock, and it's going to make it a much more sturdy surface to write on. I'll close up my glue. So now, all right, let's see. That's 5 minutes there, folks. See what you can do in 5 minutes? You can create a journal card in 5 minutes. I'm going to just use a couple extra minutes here to find a page in here where I want to put this journal card. I got 2 signatures. Keep working in the first one. How about back here? What I want to do is I want to put just a little tuck spot. I want to tuck this into it. Or, let's see. I want to see something. Oh, this is an envelope. It's already here. My tuck spot is here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bottom edge off this envelope because this is difficult to get things in and out of. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just trim a little bitty amount off the bottom. And that opens it, because then this will be nice in and out for it. And I can even go that way. And yes, I have this open, so I need to figure out what I want to put there to close that up. So what I might do is glue this to it. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have a piece of book page, or not book page, this is copy paper I had used for something else. And I have issues with the stark white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this to here. I'm going to glue this to here. Now the glue is going to go on here. It's not going to go on, hang on a second. Sorry, I had to get something to put on the back here. I'm not putting the glue here because if I put the glue here, it will stick down. But I will cover this part with the glue and the paper will go on to that. And I'm going to use an all-purpose glue. I used the all-purpose glue also. I do not like school glue. School glue does not last. So I use all-purpose glue, or I will use Staples glue stick, or I'll use Scotch, the purple glue, or my most favorite is the Joann's glue stick. Maybe some point I'll go through and do one of my glues. But for now, so I want to get done with this. I need to go get ready for work. And y'all, I appreciate you all being here. If you're liking what you see, you're getting inspired, you like my ideas, please press the like button and then the subscribe button so you can see more of my future content. So now I'm going to put this to here. All right, there we go. Let's straighten it up. Straighten it. And then I will use my scraper to press it down. There we go. Now, like before, I will cut the paper off after I get it glued on, because sometimes measurements are not very precise. So I will just cut this now. There. There's that, and I have a little bit on the bottom edge. Go around the other way and cut it. There. This way. This book is right side up this way. Okay, here is my pocket that I created for my journal card. And it goes in. And that sticks out. I don't like that sticking out, so what I'll do is go this way. Now, I need to do a little punch so it'll be easier for me to get that card out. Let me get my punch. Okay, here we are. Got my punch. Just gonna do just a little bit out of it. There we go. So now it made a thumb spot to go in, and you can take out. And what I might do, not right now, but at some point, I will put a pull tab on this. But for now, I'm going to leave this out to dry and press that down. And there we are. Make sure things are all adhered. And I have a nice pocket, which I can embellish, and I can put this, oh, you know what I might do? Out of here, sorry for the crickly noise. I might cut this out and put this to this. I might make a collage on it. I'll have to think about that. That's for another day, another 5 minutes. All right, folks, thank you so much again. If you liked what you saw in the creating of the journal card and the pocket spot for it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again on a future video. Thanks all. Bye now.